guys, welcome to Hypergrowth. We at the Dami Olarewaju company understand the science of growth. We're ready to take you on a journey. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so today we want to be looking at growth fundamentals. So if you desire growth, if you want to grow, what are the fundamentals of growth? Either in business or in life or however you want to dimension, even nation state growth, right? The first rule around it is that there are no rules to growth. But let me put it slightly, there is no one way to growth. Growth is actually a perfect combination of different things, especially when it comes to business. So you can't talk about customer experience alone as a channel of growth, and at the same time you talk about cash flow management as a channel of growth, and do it specifically in an unrelated form. Growth within an organism or an organization is a combination of several things. So the first thing first is to understand what are the critical success factors regarding growth in that industry or that business. So for example, if you're into restaurant business, location and accessibility is central. Various choices in terms of menu is a critical success factor. Hygiene is a critical success factor, right? And there are several other things. So it will be foolhardy for you to say, I'm just going to focus only on hygiene and not take care of the other things. So that's what I mean, that when it comes to growth, there are certain things that come together and you must get them at the right sequence, at the right formulation. Time and chance is also a factor. So what can work in 2019 might not work in 2021. A lot of things has happened even between 2019 and 2021. One of it, of course, is COVID. So you must understand sequencing, you must understand combination when it comes to growth. But first you must find out what we call critical success factor or drivers of growth as it relates to your business. There are no one-way rule to talking about growth, and that's what I'm saying. The second point you need to know about growth is that no growth is going to happen without matrix. So no goal, no growth. You must establish your goals. They must be clearly defined. We all know about the SMART principle, but most of the time in execution, most organizations, most businesses, most entrepreneurs, they don't focus on it. And when you're talking about goals, let us be very clear. In business terms, it must be highly numerical. There has to be number of calls to be made. There has to be numbers of customers to reach out to. There has to be number of social media posts that must go up in a day. There is no way you are going to achieve growth, or how do you even define what you have not measured? So that's why we talk about metrics in business, right? Metrics are powerful and they must mostly be numbers driven. Of course, they must also impact on your bottom line as much as possible. So we need to understand that. The third point, very critical, is that you need to learn how to course correct very fast. So when it comes to growth, you must be very agile. You must be very humble enough to know, to quickly check whatever you plan to do, and if it's not working, you have to pivot, except you are sure that it's only time you need for that thing to happen. One of the first law of madness is doing the same thing and expecting different results. So you need to be very fast at experimentation. Rapid experimentation must be the culture of organization. So you must be real time. For example, this is how I consider my own organization, and I tell my colleague, my staff, we are like a software. Some software will take, maybe 3 months, every 3 months, every 2 months update. But we mostly on a weekly basis, in fact, mostly on a daily basis. So you must be dynamic because a lot of factors are coming together to probably frustrate your business or affect the dynamics of the business. So you need to be very agile, you need to be very responsive, you need to always look at data. In other words, the results that you're having. And you quickly need to course correct when you need to course correct. So guys, these are some of the fundamentals that you need to understand regarding growth. So thanks. On subsequent episodes, we'll be looking at some other area when it comes to achieving growth and creating traction in whatever you're doing, particularly your business. Before you go, I will not want you to hold this information. Please kindly share with your fellow entrepreneurs, fellow managers, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us across all social media platforms. We'll be dropping content regularly. We have loads of content, to help you achieve hyper growth in your business. So guys, hyper growth is possible, and we understand the science of it. Thank you.